This is the iPhone 13, and the big question here is it still worth it in 2025? So looks pretty nice from the back there. You can see the camera design as well, the diagonally opposing facing the camera lenses. Then on the side you can see the volume up button, volume down, then the button where you toggle the silent mode there, then also where you put the SIM. Then at the back, that's the charging port. Looks a bit rusty. I've been with this phone for years. Then on the side, that's the power button. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. I like the color as well. You can feel the phone in your hand, and that's something that I really like about the iPhone 13. So if you are looking for something that's compact, that you can just feel in your hand, then this is the good deal. In terms of performance, the iPhone 13 runs on an A15 Bionic chip. In today's age, it's still a beast, to be honest. It runs fast. I also have some games here. If you are someone who plays games, you can play games pretty well. I have PUBG, I had FIFA before, I had NBA. So it's pretty good for a very old chip. However, Apple's latest, that's A18, will obviously be faster. So compared to newer phones, yes, it's obviously going to be slower. The newer phones are obviously going to be faster. But for everyday users, someone who's just a casual user and just uses their phone like minimally, I think this is a good phone in terms of performance. It doesn't really let you down in any other way. Even for gamers, for hardcore gamers or video editors, you can also use this, because I also edit my videos on my phone. So the performance is still solid in 2025. Then when we look at the camera, you can see that it looks really, really good. I'll just plug in a few videos where I compared to a Canon 600D, obviously the Canon one, but it looks really good. So yeah, in this video I was comparing my Canon 600D with a 50mm lens, which is a very good lens. It's a close-up lens, with my iPhone 13. Obviously, in low light kind of environments, the Canon would win. You can see the iPhone in terms of low light, it's really like searching for areas with light, and kind of extenuates them quite harshly in that respect. However, I think it held its own in terms of that camera performance. You can also see the color changes there. Of course, the sun hasn't really come out yet, so you can't really see much in terms of that. But it really is a good camera. It has also some different modes: panorama, portrait, cinematic for videos, and just a normal video, slow-mo, etc. So it's a pretty good phone if you are going to be using it for a camera. It still works pretty well. However, for newer phones, obviously they have better low light performance, and they have better sensors as well. So if you are serious about photography, then you might want to upgrade. But if you are just a casual user, the iPhone 13 is still a solid choice. In terms of the battery, you can see that my battery now requires service, so that's something that possibly you might also want to check out, because for me, in terms of the battery degradation, I think it degraded mainly because I was installing a lot of beta versions, and especially after iOS 18 really depleted my battery to an extent, because it was somewhere around 87, but ever since iOS 18 it dropped to 79. So that might be something you want to consider in terms of the battery. Now, when it came out, like the iPhone 13, the battery was still good. However, now, especially now after 5 years or something like that, it might not be as good as you might want. So if you are looking for an iPhone 13, like a used iPhone 13, if it's still above 85%, you're still good. and you might want to just take a notch down on the updates, or maybe, you know, find the more stable versions. However, if it's below 85, then you might want just a new phone or a better phone. But with good battery care, the iPhone is still a reliable choice in 2025. Then in terms of iOS updates, okay, so for iOS updates, mine is already on iOS 18.4. That's the latest in terms of beta versions. So that's pretty good. For me, I review iOS updates, so obviously I'll be installing beta versions quite regularly on this channel, and you can also check out some of my videos. So I use this phone. I also have another iPhone 13 Pro Max which I use, so that's pretty good. However, I would say that although the iPhone still has certain a lifespan ahead of it, I think it will still get Apple software support and updates up to like 2027, 2028, because there are still phones behind it, like the iPhone 11, 12, etc, right? So it will definitely still get updates up to a later like year. However, with Apple's current move to kind of focus on Apple Intelligence, which is Apple's AI, this might make you change your choice a little bit, because Apple Intelligence unfortunately runs on like the latest chip or latest chips, and obviously that is on the latest phones. So on older phones there's no Apple Intelligence, so that's just one thing. But the second thing as well, for the iPhone 13, unfortunately, the iPhone Starlink partnership, or basically the T-Mobile partnership with Apple and also Starlink, which like gives you an ability to send text messages in places where there's no cellular coverage or there's low cellular coverage. That might not work for you again, because the iPhone 13 is not included. It starts at iPhone 14 going upwards. So unfortunately iPhone 13 is not there. Now obviously some people are just skeptical about that, so some people might not even consider that, but it might be something you want to look at as well. So in terms of getting new features, security patches, performance improvements, definitely for an iPhone 13 in 2025 you still get those. But in terms of the Apple's current initiative for AI or Apple Intelligence or artificial intelligence, you might be in a bit of a mess, because this means that the iPhone 13s, actually the older phones, are just left out of that conversation. So it would be helpful at least if Apple introduces some of the features like Siri upgrades. You don't need everything to just go to like Apple Intelligence compatible phones, but you know, they must also come down to like the older phones. But you know, if you are looking for something like that, then you might want to consider something within that budget, like an iPhone 16e, right, within that budget. Because for a used phone currently right now, a used iPhone 13, you might get it for something like 200, 300, depending on where you are in the world. So basically, I think if you want like the latest chip, you might want to consider iPhone 16, but it will be a trade-off between performance and also camera and other things. But if you want like the best performance, then obviously look at iPhone 15, 16 going upwards, and I think you will do quite well within that. So you can get a good deal if you're looking for something that's a good deal, like in terms of pricing, good performance, good battery, good camera, and you're just a casual user, then you can use your iPhone 13 or buy your iPhone 13. But if you want something with a better camera, also ProMotion heads, like 120 hertz in terms of performance, then also always on display, then you might want to upgrade to a better phone like iPhone 15, 16 going upwards. So would you still buy an iPhone 13 in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech content.